Welcome to the Third Faction Podcast. We are gamers.
We are hard chargers.
And casuals.
We are serious.
And ridiculous. We are RP Govan.
Kermit.
Fu Manchu.
And Miss Listra. We are the Good People in Gaming podcast.
We are the Third Faction. Language!
Right, sure.
Oh, language!
Everyone pause. Hey, Craig, thanks for coming. Hi, guys. How are you guys doing today?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, it's been
Doing
a
good.
joyful
Yeah. Restart. We may have started with the F-bombs and S-bombs before 8 seconds. So
yeah, we might have
we had to do Now, what's going to be really funny is you guys are going to hear both intros because Lisha's going to time it out just so you guys can see how freaking nuts we are.
No.
Yep.
The things that
Makes
happen.
sense.
I should put that on the end, actually.
Yeah.
Because I can't start with that. Starting out with the F-bomb.
We've started with worse things.
Just go with it. Just go with it.
Remember when we used to start with Welcome to the Third Faction Podcast, founded by World of Warcraft players. We've expanded our community to once human. You guys are stuck on that game and many other games to become the Good People in Gaming podcast. I am one of your hosts, RP Govan, joined with, as always, by the lovely Miss Listra.
Hello?
We got the wonderful Fu Manchu here as well.
Yo.
And Kermit the Toad.
What's up?
Yeah. Kermit's got his voice back. Or should I say he can actually talk again. He didn't actually lose his voice.
What?
No. I had my
I thought Kermit
mouth
had
messed up.
a teeth issue, not a voice issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had surgery on my teeth. I had a septic tooth, so I had to get it
Oh,
cut out and the jaw cut open and all kinds of stuff. So it wasn't very good last week.
Yeah, he was
that
mumbling a
sounds
lot.
awful.
He was the mumbler.
Mumbler.
Yeah, that was his superhero
Like-
last week.
Yep.
Like from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp in it. Mumbler. Really, I can't understand a word you're saying.
Yes. Just
True.
like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Yes.
All right. So as promised 2 weeks ago, we're going to make Foo talk about, we're going to make him stretch out 5 minutes of chat into a whole 40-minute episode show. Yay, Foo.
Yay.
Right.
You
Don't worry,
sound so
Foo.
excited. Look,
Right.
he's so excited about it.
Don't
Right.
worry.
Super happy.
Oh, it's not going to be that hard. It'll be fine.
Something.
That's what she said.
Darkside.
Anyway, I can let that one go.
Okay. Well, if
Okay.
you're into board games, you might like this section, specifically war games.
Explain a war
specifically-
game. Explain a war game.
Okay, a war game that the convention that I went to is Chits and Hex Encounters. So little chits are little cardboard pieces that you put on a map of hexes on a map. And all the hexes have like terrain on them. That's,
Oh, I get it. Okay, is it like when you do like Catan?
no.
No. Okay. Well, I'm trying. I'm reaching here.
But
'cause
there
you're
are
saying
hexes on Catan.
Well,
You're
yeah.
right.
So
There's
hexes, and then you're
hexes.
calling the chips are chits.
The chits are represent little army pieces like a tank or
Like
infantry.
chibis.
No,
God
not
damn
like
it.
chibis. No.
Oh, sorry.
God damn it.
No. And most of the time, you have your army and you're going against the another person. Usually, it's 2-player in these war games, and you're trying to take over victory points, hexes. You might have scenarios involved where you have the Germans and the Allies. And you're trying to take over the same point, or a couple of points. Victory hexes.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, we forgot to go over the PC requirements.
Huh,
None.
None.
none. Oh, that was easy.
Well, actually, there is a website you can go to. It's called Vassal, Vassal, and there is a crap ton of mods that you can play on there for free. Now, some of the resources is available on there, but some of them are not. So you can play a game and it might not have like the rule book. You can look that up online most of the time, or it might not have the sequence of play or something. But you can play online. So there you need a PC.
So
Nice.
where was this tabletop war game convention held?
It's a rather small convention, but it's up by Cleveland, and this year was in Strongsville, Ohio. A few years ago, it was in Sandusky, and they call it Winterfest. If you ever want to look it up,
Winterfest.
it's been run by these same guys for I don't know how long, for years. They've been running this festival, and it brings in some designers and stuff too. They've had, I mean, my friend is a designer. They've had Dean Essig there, if you know who that is. A couple other guys. They usually have prototype war games on the table, so people are usually testing that out. Like the tables that I'm talking about are, you know, the 6x3 cafeteria tables.
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
Imagine those put together, and you got like 4 of them, and that's one big giant map. Not all the games are like that. I didn't play anything like that, but there are usually about 9 or 10 of those run at this convention. And they get together like every year. They get together and they'll play the same game, or a sequence of the same games, and they're playing the same game that they've been playing for years.
Oh, you're
over and
kidding.
over. Yeah. So it's not like we starting this over. They write down all their pieces and where they're at, and they come back together and they play it again.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's called dedication.
Yeah.
Right?
The
So-
game I play. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's like these are not games to purchase per se, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can purchase them there.
Yeah. There's a few that are being play tested, but yeah, you can bring your own games, or your friends bring games.
And you all get
Set
to
up.
just pick a table and go set up and
Yep. Pick a table, set up. Yeah, like my friend who is also a designer, him and I always go to this, and another friend will come. He's from Ohio. We played a 3-player game together on Saturday. It's called Brotherhood Unity of Brotherhood, something like that. Brotherhood and Unity. And it is a 3-player game, obviously, based on the Bosnia-Serbia-Croatia War in the 70s, I believe it was. I may be messing that up. So one of you plays the Croatians, Bosnians, and the Serbs. And you have cards to actually play in this game. And you're trying to take over like the victory point condition spots on this one. Actually, this one is not a hex encounter game. This one's a point-to-point game. And point-to-point just means you have chits in one box, and then you have a line that goes over to another box that you can get to one point to the next point.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me you have to chit in a box?
jeez.
There are chits in boxes, yeah.
Okay, man. Yeah, you don't want to set a chit in a box. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't look
Yeah.
later. You can just punch him, okay?
Yeah. You know.
Just pinch his cheeks; it'll hurt his teeth.
Oh,
Oh,
that's true. So this sounds like actually a really good time.
Yeah.
I know I'm a bit nerdy about that, but this sounds like fun just to be able to grab your friends, go someplace. You got some space. You've got new games to check out. Get all your friends together and just
hmm
flip and play games.
And
Did,
that's what all the board gaming community is about. Well, there's a couple other festivals, conventions I go to, the Buckeye Game Fest, and that's more mainstream modern games. No, it does have a word room actually. That's where I met the guy I went to this last couple weeks. And there's Origins, that's pretty big in Columbus. It's a huge board game convention. But it's not just board games, they also have role play games, miniatures. They have a magic tournament. They have a puzzle tournament, speed puzzling, all kinds of stuff at Origins. There's celebrities.
I've been told that I'm really good at puzzling people.
Yeah.
you are a puzzler.
Well, the last time we went, there was a speed puzzle contest. And I remember the dual pair. So you had two people. They put together I think it was a 500 piece in 45 minutes or less. Maybe
That's
I
pretty
might
damn
be
good.
wrong. Might be wrong about that, but maybe there's 1,000 pieces. I can't remember.
All I know is that we've talked about this in my family. It's like, oh man, we should join one of those puzzle contests where you do, and I'm like,
hmm
no, because about that time is when my puzzling abilities fail.
I have to question Govan on his puzzling ability because he's colorblind. How do you do that?
That's true.
Well, I was, puzzling.
Puzzling
It's such
people
a
get it.
it's a word that has many meanings, and I can puzzle the fuck out of anyone in seconds. So
Yeah,
It's definitely
is that what
confusing.
you meant? Okay.
yes.
All right.
It's not actually putting puzzles together. It's just being me.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Oh man, you gotta feel bad for Ains.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole colorblind thing would really put a crimp in your puzzling ability.
Yeah, it does.
Believe it or not. So for some things, yes. But at the same time, like if you're doing a sky, just a big blue sky, yeah, not so good.
Not so good.
But
Or
like if
bunch
you're
of
doing something that
trees.
has presence and stuff, you're not like, while other people are like, oh, I'll try to match the colors. You're like, well, this is the shape. These are the way the lines are going. We're ignoring colors. We're focused on the lines.
The shapes. Yep.
And that can sometimes make it easier.
The
Because I can help my
details.
mom do a puzzle, and I'll see things she won't. But naturally, she being able to see color
Yeah.
sees things I can't.
My wife does it too. And then like I'll look at the actual detail of the single piece and find out where it goes just by looking at the details, not the color.
Okay. Boo, are you colorblind too?
I am.
Something in the water out there, man.
Well, considering I was conceived in fucking
Oh, that's your Germany, weren't you,
Spain
or Spain?
and born in Italy,
Jesus.
pretty sure it's nothing to do with the water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
I'm not
Conceived in
colorblind.
Spain and dedicated to popping out in Italy. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Wait, no. Wow, I'm
No,
putting all kinds of speeches
you are
together,
really,
aren't I?
yeah, you're kind of messing this one up.
But back to what we were talking about. Foo showed me videos and pictures of what he was working on, and the best way that me being a not player, and imagine Risk, but instead of just a side-by-side country, you actually have all the hexagonal pieces you're actually trying to fight across the battlefield. So you're not just, oh, this country attacks that country and roll die. It's like step by step, and it's more in depth.
Yeah.
It's
you're
like taking the
moving-
whole march.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're moving actual individual infantry and tanks, and you got line of supply, all that stuff. It's really
So
fun.
it looked pretty cool.
I got into it about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. And I sat down next to my friend, and I'm like, "Hey, what are you playing? Mind if I join you?" And we've been friends ever since.
That's awesome. There's gaming bringing people together again.
Yeah,
You won both of the games you played, right? While you were there.
I did, but we kind of gave up on the last round because he wasn't going to come back, and he's just like, "It's worthless." So
So
we
it was a
were,
mutual surrender.
yeah, it was, yeah, he surrendered. It was time to give up. That was after probably 10 hours of playtime.
You play this game for 10 hours?
Yeah,
That's awesome. Okay. I love
I
that.
mean, not straight through. We took a lunch break and whatever, and take breaks here and there.
Yeah, but still, when you can play a game for that long, I mean, most of the games that, and a lot of us were, oh, they're meant to be completed in like an hour or whatever, right? Get your playtime in, you go off and you do
Yeah,
something else.
those were the modern board games.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these were there are some short ones, but most of them are at least 2 hours to. I mean, you could play some of them forever. Like I said, they play them for years.
On a side note, I've ruined my ability to cheat against Foo and
Yeah,
and
I
Mrs.
heard the
Foo.
last podcast.
Yeah, he
Good.
listened to the last podcast, so now if we ever play together, he's gonna watch me like a fucking hawk.
I
Oh, yeah,
sure am.
He's gonna be sitting right beside you, counting
Like,
every
nope,
move.
you can't do that. Nope.
Nope, nope, nope.
You
That
already
doesn't
were
work.
sitting there. That's not right.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, shot myself in the foot with that one.
Uh-huh.
Well, it sounds like a
Ugh.
really good time. I'm gonna look around and see if there's something like that here, just
Mm-hmm.
because we used to do things like that where we'd have magic conventions out here, but they were like big deal. We'd have them at a big ballroom in the convention center,
Mm-hmm.
and they would just go table after table after table. So,
Yeah,
but
the
this
Magic
sounds
tournament
better.
at Origins is huge. I mean, a lot of people come to do that. And they have wargaming, like the miniature stuff. They have a bunch of that going
Like
on at Origins.
Warhammer.
Yeah, like Warhammer, and I mean, these guys come up with these huge tables with like life-sized tanks, and well, not life-sized tanks, but like you know what I mean, like
Skilled.
That'd be a
scaled
really
down,
big table.
like a model-sized tank. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just-
a
Yeah.
big table.
They have
Yeah, I
big-
would enjoy this.
big giant boats that they've created where you have these battles on stuff. It's crazy.
Crazy.
This would be great to go and just watch too.
Yeah.
So you don't have to play them all, but you could definitely go in and just watch and have a really good time.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. The last Origins I went to, just the board gaming area where people are coming around playing board games. There's thousands of tables set up, like the regular kitchen sized tables that we were talking about. And every one of them is full on a Saturday. It's
Wow.
amazing how big the community is now. It's great.
Well, thanks for sharing it with us because, like I said, we talked about it. It's like, well, what kind of game? What, we didn't quite understand what kind of a gaming convention you were going to, and now it makes way more sense. It's
Yeah.
not quite what we thought it was to be. It's like, oh, they're gonna have all kinds of these new games and demos and people selling their new stuff that they're just trying out. Because a lot of people will do that. They'll just go to shows and things. It's like, hey, I've got this great card game, and do you think you should try it out? And then they sit and they play it, and it's like, oh, you want it or you don't. We've got it here because I've seen that at some of our Magic conventions. They'll have like
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
It
more
was like
that's more Origins. Origins has a whole area dedicated to buying new board games people are showing, they made up, trying to get people to buy them.
like a big
Cool.
old LAN party.
Oh my God, let's go back to the old days. That'd be awesome. All right. Well, thanks for doing it. Like I said, I know you were like, I can't do how many minutes of this on this
Mhm.
convention. It's like,
You guys
yeah, you
asking
can.
questions helps.
Well, yeah.
You
Well,
know, it is useful
yeah.
when you don't have to carry the weight of the show on your shoulders.
Yes. The burden is not all yours.
If you want to know some of the style of games, there are some on Steam. There's one called
Oh, really?
Saratoga. That one is
Okay.
on there. It's $10.
I thought you were going to go a totally different direction with that word,
there's
serotonin.
there, nope. There's one called Rebel Fury, which is also $10. There's a Mr. President. That one is actually a single player game, more of a Euro style simulation strategy game. There's Gettysburg. That one's on there. Waterloo. A whole bunch of different ones.
Cool.
Now, are you forced to be historically accurate, or can you try and win Gettysburg for the losers? I mean, the Confederacy.
That's the whole fun of the game. You set up the game how it was historically, and then you determine how it goes after that.
You can't rewrite history, bub. You can't
You
rewrite
do
history.
rewrite history. You do. Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
In this case, you definitely could.
Not for the better.
Not for the better necessarily.
Yeah.
Wow, what would it be like if we still had Napoleon? Had Napoleon in one?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you played board games, and wow, shocking. Um,
We did it.
we didn't,
Oh,
but Kermit and I played more video games, and Govan is going to tell us a little bit about what he's seen so far in the new expansion Midnight in the housing.
well,
Come on.
we're still pre-patch live, which is good.
Yeah, we're what are
Now,
we,
for
2
those of
weeks
you,
out now? 3?
so 27th is early access.
And the 2nd is full release.
I guess.
You don't
I
care.
don't
You
care
got
about
early
I
access.
don't care about the peasants who didn't get early access. That's
Peasants.
on y'all. You search that.
Wow.
Okay. I don't know. But yeah, you're probably right. It's probably the Tuesday after the 27th, so you're probably right. It is probably
Okay.
the 2nd. Now, Sunday, I got home from church and I logged in to my level 70 monk, and I went and I would just took my level 70 monk out to the pre-patch area and hit 80, and then I logged on to my level 61 evoker and went out to the pre-patch area and hit 80, and that was in about 3 hours. So the catch up for leveling is even stuff that isn't your main. If you just want to go there and level, now is the time. It's really easy. You just go around, kill the rares, and do whatever weekly quest there is. And it's quick and easy. Housing, I did some of that. For your housing, you actually have to level up your house, which sucks ass. It's just another time sink. But they give you these things called endeavors, and for both Ainsley and I, one of the endeavors was to kill, just defeat raid bosses. And so on my hunter this week, I went to every raid that was in from Shadowlands all the way to Burning Crusade, and just got a whole bunch of experience. My house experience is up to level 5 now, so it reset. I'll go through and do it again, and hopefully get it up to 6 or 7, so I can get a bigger house and more rooms, and blah blah blah.
Okay. You have to
So
level up your house.
That's my question. What does that mean? Level up your house.
So when you get a plot, you can make a small house, and you can make a certain amount of rooms.
Do you happen to
So
know what that would be? I mean,
what, a small house?
yeah, how many rooms do you get with your small house?
So you have room placement budget, and at a level 1 house, let's see. Once you hit level 1, you get a budget of 19 room placement. So when you actually go into your house, you click on a button, and it actually allows you to. You click on the edit house button, and then at the bottom, you can hit edit floor plan or hit the number 5. And at that point, it'll show you all the different. It'll show you the small square room that you start with, and then you can. There's little orbs that'll be around it. There'll be 3 orbs, left, right, and top, and you can add rooms. Now, each room has a certain cost to it. It has a certain room placement cost. As you level up, you get more and more points. Like right now, I'm at 43 at a level 5 house. So I've got extra rooms that I've put in. I haven't done much decorating. I'm streaming in Discord if you guys want to see kind of what I'm talking about. But you can go in.
Can't do that.
Yeah, you can't watch me, but everyone else can. So then, yeah. So you don't actually get to build like you do in Once Human, where you build the walls, you section it all out. You can only place more squares, or hallways and stuff like that. And then you'll get some, like there's a daylight circle room. You can also get an evening circle room. And then, so I just placed that evening circle room. So now I'll hit escape. We can go over there and check it out. Come in. So then here's the evening circle room.
Oh, so
just
it looks
creates a
like you're
little atmosphere.
outside.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And then you can do a bunch of different tasks around. So like I said, there's the endeavors. Doing the endeavors gives you points, and it increases your level. It also fills up this little taskbar, which then allows you to purchase more decorations through the endeavor vendors. So then when you... It won't let me... this is stupid. There we go. I'm on my druid, so every time I'm in a shapeshift form, it pacifies me, and it won't let you do anything, which is stupid. But yeah, so there's a hub within every housing complex. So like if you go in, like you can see here, it looks like every house is pretty much taken. So if you went to a place and you're like, well, I really want that house, you can click on it and it'll say, well, okay, if you really want that house, we're just going to put you into this new neighborhood. So each neighborhood is going to have different tasks for, like you can see right now, mine has a little guys from Kunlai Summit from Mr. Pandaria. So then there's a little portal here that'll also take me to Kunlai Summit, and I can do things that are oriented towards that. And that'll give me points that helps complete endeavor challenges to give me more coupons and stuff. And there's little things you can do around. You can go around and like this right here, this rail is lightly damaged, so I can just click on it, fix it, and that's going to give me neighborhood points and stuff. So there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do to get more and more decorations, is really what it comes down to. Every profession at every level has additional recipes to where you can make things. Like an alchemist, you can make vases and elixirs for decoration and stuff like that. And as you place items in your house, you can make them bigger or smaller. So you can take a rug and make it really big, or you make it really tiny and stuff like that. So that's kind of nice as well. But yeah, there's a lot going on in housing. In each neighborhood, it looks like it's a monthly thing for the Endeavor challenges that are going on. Because like mine's Friend of the Grummies, Ainsley's is something from Dragonflight. So hers is doing a whole different set of endeavors. So the only way we were able to do stuff together working towards our Endeavor points was by doing like killing the raid bosses. So that's how we were able to play together, even though our endeavors are in separate zones in the wider World of Warcraft.
Okay. So you can create things, you can get coupons for things, you do the endeavors to get things. So you got a lot of stuff, is what you're saying.
There's a lot going on, that's for sure. As with everything, you can buy stuff in the auction house. I think you can buy stuff with real money. But yeah, it's just generally just playing the game will still get you some points. Like, well, I should say, if you play the game the way I do, where you like to do the old content, and you like to do the transmog farm, while you're doing that, you're also getting points for your house.
So you can just decorate, basically?
Yeah, you can decorate. You can add, like I said, different rooms based on the level. As your house levels up, like, so right now my house is a level 5. At level where is it? At level 8, I get a medium-sized house exterior. So my house can be made even bigger on the outside. But yeah. And the more and more you level, the more and more room placement budget you get, which is, those square rooms or hallways or whatever you want to put in there. But yeah, there is no freewheeling in the way you can in Once Human as far as building your house. And whatever you do with your room placements at this time, it didn't seem to make any change to the exterior of my house. So there's that too.
Okay, I'm seeing this now. So you can't really set up your wall space, but you can do some basic stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you, like I said, if you go to a plot there's a lot of guilds, they've set up their own neighborhood. You don't have to go through your guild's neighborhood. You can go to wherever you want. And if you go to a neighborhood and the plot that you want the most is already taken, you can click on it to purchase it. And then it's like, well, I really want this plot. And it'll give you the option to still get that plot. It just takes you to a different neighborhood. But if you want to be in a neighborhood with other people you don't have that flexibility.
Okay.
What do you mean neighborhood?
So in this neighborhood, there's over 40 plots in this. Think of it as like an island, and that would be the neighborhood. So there's 40 different houses. Or my house number is 41. I don't know if that's the highest, but so there's at least 41 houses in this neighborhood. Now, if they sell all of the plots of land in that neighborhood, you can't be there anymore. So they'll change you to another one.
That being another server or another
Just another instance. I would call it
instance.
more of another instance
Okay,
than
gotcha.
server. Yeah. And you could change your house to, you can make your plot private. You can make it to where anybody can do whatever they want on it, et cetera. So you have that level of control. Like I tried to go to Ainsley's house. I couldn't go into her house because she hadn't set it up to where just people in her party could enter it, And since we're battle tag friends, I don't know if she had it set up to where I can go in there either. It's just weird. There's different things that you're going to have to get used to and set up so people can get in and other people can't.
Can you set up like crafting tables in your house and all that stuff?
I don't know. That's a great question. But there's a lot of it used to be where it's like, well, that's not necessary, but now it is, because there's certain things that do actually require you to be at a crafting table to do work.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Different concept for sure.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm still.
Well, it's not like a survival game.
No.
I mean, the game's just not a survival game. It's
true. I was just hoping for a little more ability to customize the outside as well. Yeah, something, a little.
Well,
something.
you can do stuff to the outside. Like I said, you have to level up. Oh, crap. Let me get out of kitty form so I can exit the house. You can change the exterior. Like right now, I have mine set to an elvish exterior. So you can actually go into, what is that? You can actually edit the exterior of the house. So there's night elf and human house right now. I don't know if they'll add more. You can see medium and large are locked.
It'd be cool to have a dwarven house.
Yeah.
Yeah, dwarven house would be really super cool.
That's called a cave.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So there are different. Oh.
What did you just find out?
So you can make your house bigger even before it can be made medium. So like if you look that you can, how did I get to this mode? There's different balls here on the outside that you can actually add extra chunks to the outside.
Sorry to all of our friends who are going, what the hell are you guys looking at?
What are you guys
Sorry.
Yeah.
He's
Sorry.
got a 3D rendered picture, and it has these little dots on it that you can actually pull on, and yeah, it'll help
windows or entryways. Like you can change where the entryway is. You can change what kind of entryway it is. And that's if you're on the lower level. If you go up on the next level up, you can put different kind of windows to accent it, and different colors and stuff. So there's a lot that you can still do to the outside. But yeah, not until you upgraded can you get a bigger house. But yeah, that's my housing review. It's going to be a massive time sink, but
isn't it all?
Yeah,
isn't it?
I don't think
right?
I don't think it's going to be as bad as as the garrisons were. There's a lot of cooperative stuff. Like I said, Ainsley and I were doing things together just to
Get the
get stuff
endeavors.
so we can get more decorations. So there's going to be a lot of cooperative stuff to get the other stuff instead of sitting there and hiding out in your garrison. And yeah,
Okay.
I doubt to Foo's question, I highly doubt they'll give us the ability to do our professions at the houses because they gave us that in the garrisons and nobody left their garrison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. It was like nobody needed to go to a city because everything was in your garrison, including auctioneers and everything else. So yeah, they probably learned their lesson from that one. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, like I said, I would like to try it just so I could do that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But is it
Well,
worth the $60 to be able to play with a dollhouse? I don't know, man.
yeah. With as much as
Or
you've found your happiness in many other games
Yeah.
is
just
you know,
wait until
I
the next expansion comes out and then just start subscribing and you'll have the housing.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's that.
Is that is that how that works?
Yeah, I looked it up. You get when you pay the subscription fee, you get all the expansions before the newest one.
Okay.
Well, there you
So
go.
you could play them all before that.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We'll see, man. I'm really one of those. Oh, okay. Let's do. Okay.
Buy it.
No.
Hell,
Yeah, I know.
I even
Cha-ching.
whispered Bricko the other day in the game.
Really?
Ooh, yeah. He said he had checked it out, and he said I would like the housing. However, yeah, it sounds like a lot of. It's a time sink. I can tell. I would do it already.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
you want to go do this? No, I'm playing in my house. Leave me be.
Leave me be. Hold on, I gotta go do this dungeon over and over until I get this drop.
Right? I have to have this for my house. Let's just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be me.
You know how they came up with that adventure guide where you do the traveler's log where you have the monthly stuff?
Yes.
So that's basically what the endeavors is for the house.
Oh my
You have
god.
so every month, I'm going to guess because I've only done it for 1 month, but I'm going to guess that it resets at the beginning of the next month and you have a whole new set of endeavors. And then that'll also give you different items that you can purchase, different decorations.
Yeah, that would be about right. That would actually be right on target for them. Exactly.
Yeah. But again, like I said, a lot of it though, if you like doing transmog farms or you do old raids for gold, it's just built in that you're also getting those endeavor points and blah blah blah.
But I'm
So
looking forward to it. Let's see. Let's go. Right. What else have we got tonight? Do we wanna cover that? I'm just trying to do a little quick. Yeah, well, we'll give you a hint on what we're gonna cover maybe next week, and we'll just have a little shorter episode this week. Um, we have picked up, we being Kermit and I,
Is that it?
and I'm probably, what was that?
Well,
Say, what was that?
I'm on the same
Um,
team you are.
I know, we're all together. We're all together on this, unfortunately. We've sucked ourselves
Team
in.
Squirrel.
Team Squirrel, yay, Squirrel! I can't need a T-shirt with that on there. Team Squirrel.
Team
Um,
Squirrel.
we started
For
playing
real.
Bellwright because
Yes,
we
we
were
did.
encouraged to do this by who?
By
told us
who?
this? Yeah,
It
who told
was
us that we should come
it
and
was
play?
Brooke.
It was Brooke's fault.
Yeah, it really was.
Brooke said, "Hey, come and play Bellwright. I think you'd really like it."
And we
Uh-huh.
do. I mean,
And
generally, I
and, and
mean,
and we do. That's just and we do. So here we are again with another new game. And when these guys were off goofing off, I got into yet another game. I got I got into another game that I probably shouldn't have, and I am now obsessed with oh crap, Where Winds Meet, and it's got the same publisher developer as Once Human.
that's
Now
how you got
I don't.
sucked in.
That's how. Well, it is absolutely flipping gorgeous. And
Yeah.
it's old world Asian feel. We're talking like a samurai feel. Pick your weapons. I'm not going to go too deep into it because I haven't gotten far enough to give you a full review on this thing yet. But so far, yeah, this could be a serious time sink for me. I've been running all over doing quests and you know learning. I have actually switched to on this particular one. I have switched over to controller with my PC because it's made it easier because the keyboard was a bit daunting
Right.
in trying to handle everything. But yeah, seriously looking forward to getting into this one a little bit deeper. So we'll be probably doing a little review on Bellwright and a little review on Where Winds Meet later as well. And I don't know, we might even do. No, there's a couple other things we might do too. So we've got about 3 weeks worth of stuff that we could be working on. So get my butt moving and bust some stuff out. What
Yeah,
about you?
bust some
Yeah,
stuff.
bust it out. Yeah.
When
Let's see
you're
if we can
busting
do.
stuff,
Yeah,
Boats
last
and
week.
hoes.
Yeah. Bros before. I mean, wait a minute. No, that's not
that's
right. Yeah. And last week we had Foo and Govan out drinking and having a good old time.
I don't know
Let's.
anything about that.
You don't remember anything about that. So that's how come we
that's
lost them. Well,
that checks out.
You're
Though you
just
don't
jealous.
remember anything about that.
yeah, I don't remember a thing.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
And I'll probably still be playing some Once Human because I'm addicted to that game right now.
I know. I don't blame you. I enjoy it too, and we've already picked out our Way of Winter server. So there's that too. So we're ready to play
Yeah.
again. I don't know
We
how
could
we're
do
gonna
like
start.
a little comparison of each, because this one we did now was Manabus. So we got through the
Yes.
6 weeks of Manabus. We'll go through the 6 weeks of Where Winter and kind of maybe break those two down. I mean, in a sense.
I gotta say, this is the farthest I've ever gotten in Once Human. This time,
And you're
I think I've
doing
finally
great.
gotten the hang
You
of it.
did it.
Yeah, I
You got
still
to
suck, but
50.
I got to 50. Yeah, my numbers are low because I prefer crossbow, and everybody else has got big boom booms. So anyway,
What do you
I
Big
like
think
to
boom,
snipe
about
boom,
them. They like to just open fire on them. I don't know what's wrong with these people.
what do you
Yeah.
think about the deviant aberrant event that's going on?
It's
It's a little crazy.
a little, yeah, it's a little crazy. The demon seeds are getting me in a lot of trouble right now
Yeah.
because
You,
Hunter.
hey,
I
I
thought you
followed
loved the
Kermit
demon
around.
seed.
I
I thought,
shut
I
up.
thought you loved your children.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
And with that, we'll see you next week.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Thank you, Craig. You are a valued member of our team. And if you come to our recording next week without a top off, I'll give you a raise.
Oh, Jesus. We want to thank everyone for sticking with us through the revamp of our podcast. If you like what you hear, you can support the show at patreon.com, The Third Faction Show. We will always be free, of course, but your support really does help. You can also leave us a review on your chosen podcast platform and at bonusroll.gg/directory. You can email the show at thethirdfactionshow@gmail.com. For other links on where to find us, visit the website at www.thethirdfaction.com, where you will find links to our Discord. Come and join us.